Happening in this week's What The? I've got 3 stories for you today. The first one is straight out of James Bond. When the authorities went to arrest Matthew Piercy recently for what they said was his role in running a $35 million Ponzi scheme, well, he took off running and led them all the way to Shasta Lake, the largest man-made reservoir in California. Tracked by air and trailed by the FBI and California Highway Patrol, Mr. Percy was seen removing something from his truck and entering the frigid water with it in his street clothes. After 25 minutes in the lake, part of which he spent submerged, a very cold and wet Mr. Percy emerged from the water and was arrested. The agents allowed him to change into dry clothes that they had obtained from his wife before escorting him to the nearest FBI field office in Sacramento. Mr. Percy's red Yamaha 350Li, a underwater sea scooter, was taken as evidence. The commercially available battery-powered scooter has an enclosed propeller that can pull a diver underwater at just under 4 miles per hour, much faster than humans can move with fins. Mr. Percy was accused in a federal indictment of running a Ponzi scheme that bilked investors out of approximately $35 million between 2016 and early this year through 2 companies that he helped run. John Cons, a lawyer who represents investors in securities fraud matters, said he was stunned by Mr. Percy's attempt to elude law enforcement. The audacity of Mr. Percy's run from the law, Mr. Cons said, should not obscure the human cost of this kind of fraud. Ponzi schemes really hurt people, he said. It's fairly rare that victims get more than pennies on the dollar at all, and it certainly seems that these people may suffer a complete loss. Also happening in this week's What The, we're going to talk about the Tesla Model 3, where an owner crashed his car so hard that the electric vehicle's battery broke apart and it sent cells flying all over the area. The police department in Corvallis, Oregon, posted the details of the crash on Facebook, where it was revealed that the owner was driving in excess of 100 miles an hour. Apparently, the driver lost control of the vehicle, sheared a power pole, and then knocked over 2 trees and a telephone junction box. The impact broke the EV's battery pack seal, causing hundreds of cells to scatter. At least 2 of them smashed through people's windows, with one landing in a person's lap and another one landing on someone's bed, starting a small fire. As you can guess, the vehicle itself was demolished. One of its tires even flew with such force that it struck the 2nd story of an apartment complex, enough to rupture the water pipes and flood the downstairs unit as well. The driver himself made it out of the crash alive and tried to flee on foot. He allegedly tested positive for cannabis and was charged with the DUI. Now the Corvallis police is asking residents to keep an eye out for cells in the area, since authorities may not have retrieved every single one of them. The cells can stay hot and cause burns for up to 24 hours, the cops warn, and can also release toxic fumes and leak harmful substances. And our final story in this week's What The is a video that makes you laugh, makes you cry a little bit, and makes you wonder, what happens when you put cheese in a chocolate fountain? It does seem like a great idea, but I'm thinking only the right type of cheese will work, and I'm guessing this is not the right type of cheese. Thanks for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think we need to feature on the program, get in touch with me. Send me an email at djraymcneil@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Your Weekly Tech Update, and check out the podcast, audio and video versions available on iTunes, Google, Spotify, Audio Burst, and elsewhere on the interwebs. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone. And now, here's your moment of joy. Your Weekly Tech Update brought to you by Holiday Home Care, Phillip Island, Victoria, Australia. It's your turn to relax. Before you get on holiday on the island, contact Holiday Home Care. We can set up your residence or holiday rental, do the shopping for you, provide linen and towels, and make sure it's all ready by the time you get here, giving you more time to enjoy what Phillip Island has to offer. For more information, visit holidayhomecarepi.com or email holidayhomecarepi@gmail.com.